This is going to be assignment number 4. It's redoing assignment number 3. Okay? I'll show you why. Okay? These are the actual assignments I received. I removed names. I'm not going to say whose is whose. So if they're yours, don't say anything. This is a usage policy I received. That's not a good usage policy. Okay, first of all, when you're writing usage policy, my usage policy tailors toward a really, you're telling me what it's going to be, and it would work for. Don't tell me what it's going to be or where it would work. Say this is the policy. This is kind of like whoever wrote this said, if I was to write a usage policy, it would do this. No, just do it. This is a usage policy you are writing, okay? So that's one of them. Here's another one. This one a little bit better. Okay. But again, it really doesn't, honestly, this is 5 minutes work. Maybe 4. There's really not much work involved here, okay? So for this assignment, you're going to redo them. If you choose to not redo them and you would like to have your same grade carried over for your next assignment, just put a document in there, give me the same grade. Because I had some good ones. Amazing one. Okay? I'm very detailed. Tells me all kinds of stuff, okay? Really, the only thing wrong with this one was it didn't have, remember how I think I showed you all our policies at Rose State that really need that. This is going to be reviewed every year. You need it in there to keep yourself accountable. Imagine if we had a policy in place that talked about cell phone usage, and we wrote it 10 years ago. Okay, everybody will be issued an iPhone 1. Obviously we need to update this policy. So that's why you want to put something in there. It's to keep you accountable, and so hey, I wrote this policy back in 2008. It's time to update it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying it has to be done yearly, but a time period. This policy will be reviewed annually or biannually or every 2 years. Last update was blank. Okay? It's the only thing really wrong with this one. Okay? So I gave you 3 examples. 2 bad ones and a good one.
Do we need to put the reviewed as like a footer, or do you just want, or can we just write it in there?
Just write it in at the bottom. Add a line, I make a blank space or 2 and then put it in there. I don't think anybody had that. I don't remember. I read them all Monday. I think I graded everything. But, no, it was before Monday. Whenever I graded them. But some of you did decent. I don't know who's I really suck at names, as I keep telling you all. So I couldn't tell you whose was whose, and I removed all the names from them. So, if that was yours and you want the same grade, just tell me give me the same grade. Or, that's fine. I would actually just tell me to get the same grade. That way I don't go back and grade it again. And then, because some of you got in the 90s. Some of you got much lower. And by the way, I didn't give this grade out, but if you ever receive a 1, let me explain to you what a 1 means. Oh my God, this sucks so bad, really deserved a 0, but if I gave you a 0, you might think I didn't grade it. So I give a 1. Okay, I've done that many times. So why did I get a 1? Well, you really deserved a 0, but if I gave you a 0, you would have thought I didn't grade it. So this way I at least graded it, and it sucked that bad. So, come on, those first 2, comparing to the third one. You see any difference there? There's so many examples out there on the internet. And someone did use an example off the internet. It was obvious it was an example off the internet. It was literally the example right off the internet. It's like, it said, put school name here. It was like, really? It was like, they literally took it off the internet and changed a little bit of it, but didn't really change the rest. So that's what you're doing for assignment 4. Because, I'll be up front. I don't like writing policies. I hate writing policies. But there's lots of money to be made in it. Lots and lots of money to be made in it. And you need to know. I mean, there's good and bad. I would love to sit here all day long and write Python code. And I spent all day yesterday in my forensics class. We have a password breaking assignment that we used 2 years ago, and had a couple passwords that didn't quite work. It's been driving me crazy for 2 years. So yesterday morning, I said, I'm fixing it. I did. I got all 221 of them to work perfectly. Figured out what the problem was. I love doing that kind of stuff. But I still have to write grants and other stuff like that sucks. So the point is, there's fun stuff, but still process is important. So just do it, okay? So everybody know what assignment 4 is. It says assignment 4, chapter 3, policy, redo, okay? Again, I don't know whose was whose because I literally know none of your names. Is it Brandon? No. It's close. Brendan. I was close. See, so I think I used his name, 8 times? So I'm close. Someday I might learn your all's names. Probably not, but it's okay. So that's what assignment 4 is.
Got a question.
Yeah,
I
go ahead.
got 75% on mine. If I redid it and I got 60%, would that lower it, or is it really the highest
Okay,
I get?
first of all, I'm expecting a little bit more now.
Yeah, I know.
You probably wouldn't go down, but I can't guarantee that. See, when I grade stuff, I try to grade them all equally. And I try not to look, hey, that's a Braden. Darn it, I'm gonna get it yet. I don't say, ooh, that's Brendan. I know him. I'm gonna give him a better grade. I try not to do that. I tried to, and actually a lot of times I'll download them all and then grade them all individually. But unless you got in the 90s, I recommend you redoing it. I mean, when I took a speech class here at Rose State years ago, and day 1 of the class, the teacher told everybody, take out a piece of paper. Okay? Write down your final grade and your name. She goes, if you do what I tell you, I will assign you that grade. So naturally I wrote, Ken Dewey, A. I went through the entire semester, and I gave all my speeches, I took all my tests. At the end of the semester, and the last day, she walks you up there, she pulls out the piece of paper, says, okay, Ken Dewey, you took 3 tests, you gave 3 speeches, and you asked for an A, you got an A. Done. People wrote down C's and B's. It's like, why? I mean, that's just, you see what I'm saying? Why try? If you got an 80, yeah, if you want to be a mediocre student, but right now I got students trying to go on my Tulsa grant. If you just done a little bit better, if you got rid of that 1 C or that 1 whatever. I have a student who got 1 B. And it happened to be in my class. He's not overly thrilled about it, but the point is, unless you got an A, I'd say redo it. Because there's a chance you can get an A now. And so if you had a 70, 75, and then you got a 95, well, the average out at least to an 85. You know what I mean? So I'd just redo it, unless it's that last one, whoever that was. I mean, I'd be fine. It's a 98, I think they got on that paper. The only reason I took off 2 points because it had the revision history on it. So everyone want to admit who they were? No one want to admit that. But that was really a good job. But I always try to make things better and fix it. So, All right, did that answer your question?
Yeah.
Okay. My plan is not to give you a lower grade, though. Okay? Unless you turn in the other one. You have a question?
My question is, are we allowed, say we got a bad grade, are we allowed to, use our old one and just, revise it?
Oh, most definitely. Please do. I would love for you to take your old one and fix it. Because I gave you all comments. I didn't give you tons of comments, but I did give you some comments. I mean, go to this recording. Look at the good one. I'm not going to post a good one up there, but look at the good one. Hell, look at other websites. Most schools have theirs publicly available. Look at different schools, Let's find one to look like. Pick a school, somebody. Let's do OU, okay? I don't know. I've never looked at OU. Did anyone try to find OUs? OU, computer usage. That's probably going to be Ohio State, isn't it? No. Web policies. Computer usage policy. The interim policy of accepting user term, blah, blah, blah. Okay, it says some things at least. Actually, is that the information is responsible? Yeah, their policy sucks. Where's the rest of it? It's not complete.
Is it the stuff on the side? Those are-
Oh, okay, there it is. Policy, web policy. Okay, yeah. Oh, here we have some dates. It was approved 2005. It's only 12 years old. So,
Hey, maybe it's been revised and it was just approved then.
okay, so here it is. So they are here. Okay. Use these, but see, oh, there it goes. In fact, it was updated on 2016. I don't know why.
It said approved.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Why didn't they put update as well? Would be helpful.
They should put the last update.
Right. Exactly. That would. Because if I'm looking at this, maybe I'm their accrediting
It
body.
looks like they have a
Whoa.
12-year-old policy.
Exactly. So, email notification. So yeah, they do have them, but you should be able to find one for every school because pretty much everybody has them on the internet now. So, yeah, there was no excuse for these other guys. I mean, that's 5 minutes worth of work. Any more questions on that? Okay.